let's talk a little Juju first. Sorry. Dave?
Bounce back candidate?
97
catches and 9 touchdowns. He's bouncing back.
What were the yards?
Not so good. And that's what
Where do you have him ranked?
That's the other thing. That's not so good.
No, you would just tell him he's a bust.
No, I wouldn't say that at all after what he did last year.
Did.
Look, I don't have him ranked as high as you guys have him ranked because I'm a little bit worried about the Steelers not throwing as much as they did last year. Roethlisberger had 41-plus attempts per game, so I think all the targets could go down for everybody, but I think there's more explosiveness and upside with the other 2 receivers there, and you saw it in the preseason. Juju mentioned, sure, that he's going to move all over the field. He played in the slot like 20 of 29 snaps, something like that, in their second preseason game. I'm a little bit nervous that he's going to be stuck in the slot and that he's going to be just that volume type of compiler in PPR. Could have a season like last year, 1,000 yards. You need to get more than 97 catches.
Well, no, because he's playing 17 games, so it's all going to be fine. I think it'll be really interesting. He talked a lot about the new offensive line, and I made this joke 2 or 3 years ago when they had switched offensive coordinators that Ben Roethlisberger is really the offensive coordinator. And when he's played 16 games the past 2 seasons, they've been the pass-heaviest team in the NFL. I really wonder, like their plan, I know, is to run the ball more, move people around, do all kinds of fun things. When they get on the field and the play comes into Ben and it's a run play, how many times are they sticking with the run play, and how much are they going to throw less? I do think the plan is to throw less, but I wonder if that will really happen once things really get going.
I guess the one pushback on that would be is that's kind of when the run game fell apart. Le'Veon sitting the year out, and James Conner, when he had his moments, clearly he was good, but we saw, was inconsistent. And then last year clearly was a disaster, plus he had the elbow injury. So maybe now that they do have a run game, a running back that they can trust, maybe they do go back to a little bit more balance. But certainly these 3 receivers are going to have to live with each other, and Juju says they can all coexist and still be successful. So we appreciate Juju Smith-Schuster joining us here on Fantasy Football Today. All right, now we're going to take a break, but send those questions to us on Twitter. Keep them coming using the hashtag AskFFT. We're going to answer them throughout the course of the show. Some of them I'm sure will be Juju Smith-Schuster related. Some of them I'm sure will be related to maybe some of the other topics we're going to get to because we still have a lot more news to cover. So we'll be back with more Fantasy Football Today right here on CBS Sports HQ.